All right, hey, howdy, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the live stream. So the question of the day, topic of the day, which character is better, do you think, Mimi or Leowa, the Pine Comet? Right now in the comment section, if you're watching this as a video on demand, please leave me your answer of which one you think is better, Leowa or Mimi. Leowa, of course, is the Pine Comet, and Mimi is the Azure Dragon. I don't know. When I ask myself that question, I feel like Mimi is just better. That's just my honest opinion. I don't know, though. I'm interested to hear what you think about the situation or the subject topic. So you just let me know which one you think is better. Hello, Void. Hello, Stoofy. Hello, Mr. Dizzyman. Hello, Quoted. Hello, Crypto Seizure. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Point of research. Don't want to do that. Let's see what we got for the crew stuff. Okay, looks like we have a thing. We got some daily stuff, so let's donate the one egg, I guess. Ooh, we got some vehicle stuff. Hello, Namani. I want to say thank you for the comment that you made today on the YouTube video that I uploaded. It was really helpful. Of course, the video that I'm talking about, if you're watching this as a video on demand, I asked the actually I put in the video, it was, you know, quality of life fixes that the game could make to just be a better game. Sorry. And Naimani, I believe he said something about the gold banner, which I wholeheartedly agree with him on, about the gold banner. And I think he pretty much agreed with me as well. So I guess if you're watching this as a video on demand, I know I'm giving you guys a lot to type in the comments of the video. What quality of life changes would you guys make? Like, what's one drastic quality of life change that you would make to Tower of Fantasy that would make you really want to play the game? That would, like, either bring you back to the game or make you just want to keep playing the game? I think, one quality of life change that would pretty much rejuvenate the game, like, instantly, would be, like, one really good collaboration with some other, like, IP or something. Was literally thinking about when you were going to go live and receive the notification out of nowhere. I'm super glad, Stevie, that you got a notification. The gold banner now doesn't make sense. Yep. Why give me a con of weapons that I have and not give me the opportunity to choose a weapon I don't have? Yeah, doesn't make sense to me, man. Doesn't make sense to me. Like, I was grinding the other day. I was trying to get more gold nukes because Diva in the chat was just like, I'm surprised you don't have all the Confounding Abyss gold nukes. And I was like, you know what? Now is the time. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to... Ooh, I leveled up? Wait, what? It's level up time? Did they add a new... They did. Okay. So, yeah, Diva was like, I'm surprised you don't have all the gold nukes in Confounding Abyss. And I was just like, oh, well, you know what? Today's the day, tonight's the night where I go around and I get all the gold nukes and I am getting Meryl. I lit some candles. I said a prayer. I meditated for about 15 seconds about getting Meryl. And I ran around and got all the gold nukes in Confounding Abyss. I did not get Meryl or Claudia. As a matter of fact, I did not get any SR. And then I went and got some of them in Miroria, because now I can do the little travel thing. And I got to my 80 pity, and I'm not sure what I got. Let me check. Whatever it was that I got for the 80 pity, it wasn't what I needed. I think it was, yeah, it was Nemesis. I got my third Nemesis constellation. While I wasn't happy with it, I wasn't unhappy with it. And then I just started to think, like, do I have to do more story missions or something? Like, Like, do I have to do the story missions of other characters to like, unlock the ability to... So there, because it feels like Claudia, Cobalt, and Meryl, they just don't exist in my game for me to pull. So I'm just like, wait, do I actually have to, like, I don't know, do I have to, like, do like some extra story stuff so they're like unlocked or something? It's very weird. Make it to where I don't have to play 20 hours a day to be okay. I don't think you got to play 20 hours a day to be okay. I think you can hop on, do your dailies, and then hop off. I think people who do play 20 hours a day, they're just getting everything they can do. I feel like if I were to play 20 hours a day, it's simply because I want to play 20 hours a day because I want more stuff to do in the game. I think repeatable quests are bosses for gold nukes. They need to do that. That would be a super good quality of life. Give us a way to, because you know, here's the thing, man. Are the gold banner characters really that good to be? You see what I'm saying? Are they really that good to have them like hidden like that? I feel like the red banner characters, sure, hide them. Make it difficult for us to get the event characters or whatever. But the gold banner characters that are actually kind of trash, do you really gotta hide those from us? It's not really a quality of life change, but I'd like to have some kind of a way to get my whole account progression on a different server and lose it on the one I started playing, because EU4 is low-key dead right now. Yeah, the server that I started playing on for PC, it was some Asian server, and it was pretty dead too. That's actually the reason why I didn't play Final Fantasy Online, is because the server that I chose, I don't think it was dead when I started the game up, but it was dead for beginners. So I was just like, okay, well. So I couldn't really play the game accurately because I didn't have any help to do anything. But I can definitely feel what you are saying about that. You're still trying to get Claudia? Yeah, man. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? They definitely need to find a better way to get us these characters for sure. What are some other quality of life changes you guys would make for the game?
Be careful.
What do I gotta do here now? Launder the Sentinel? Is he not dead, or is he behind here? He's probably behind here. Oh, there he is. Got him. What's up, Tier No Norse Legend? Welcome to the stream. Greetings, my bro. I already got Mimi and Meryl. Very nice, Fernando. How was my day today? Well, it started off pretty crappy because I tried to stream Fortnite earlier after traveling around to both of my banks so I could pay my mortgage and my car. But other than that, I slept. Shout out to Garpod for becoming a new sub. Thank you. Remove paywall for minor things like character cosmetic changes. Yeah, that does seem kind of... That does seem kind of wild. Got Mimi, but no mattresses. Am I screwed? Not at all. Mimi is actually very, very broken. All you got to do is do this, and you are golden. However, if you meet somebody who has a stronger Mimi than you, you are going to get beat. I don't know if you guys actually... let me ask you this question. Do you pay attention to, like, the background, like, gameplay? Like, when I made that video yesterday about the quality of life, did you guys pay attention to the background gameplay, or were you just listening to me and doing your own thing? I mean, it's cool if you were doing both. I mean, it's whatever, but yesterday I went out to get the gameplay for the video. I had already made the commentary for the gameplay, like, 3 days ago, right? And I just knew I needed to get the gameplay to put with the commentary. And, brother, I was cooking. Like, I was actually cooking those people. And I was trying to use different, like, different teams or whatever. Not just my main Volt team right now. And I was like, brother. I did, what is it called? Clash Royale? What is this game mode called? Frontier Clash, is it? I did Frontier Clash. Yeah. And I was actually cooking everybody. But you know what was really cool that I realized too? Now that I'm a little bit stronger, thanks in a large part to my stream, you guys, I was helping to win. I was out DPSing everybody, and because I had better DPS, we were winning. And might I say, this team that I'm running with right now, this is actually kind of broken. Like, it's a support team. It's a benediction team for sure, but you know, you got the 2 Volt weapons. You know, Mimi is kind of broken right now. I've got the Nemesis, who is pretty good as well. But, yo, having a benediction with that execute with Mimi at the same time, that is friggin' good. When does Mimi leave? She's going to be 1 week after Phase C comes out. So Phase C is coming on the 26th. So I think 7 days from the 26th is when Mimi's going to be gone. And you won't be able to get her anymore. At least until they rerun Volt characters, probably. Ventus, and guys, what do you think about Zenless Zone Zero? I think it looks like it's going to be a very cool game. I can't wait to try it. Unless it's already out. I think I might. It's one of these games I've heard it was already out. I'm not sure. And if it is out, they didn't do like a whole like presentation of like telling people it was out. I think that and Mugen, Project Mugen is going to be good. Although, I'm not too stoked about the Spider-Man movement though. That's going to take us a little bit to get over. 13 days? Okay. Remove the time gating. I want to play the game and level up my weapons. I want to feel like I'm making progress without having to wait 3 days to go up a level and 15 days before I can level my weapons. I can definitely agree with you there, and I feel the struggle. You going to try pulling for Phase C? Absolutely. I actually right now have saved up a whopping 73 red nukes and 8 of these special vouchers. So I am 1000% pulling for Phase C. I cannot wait. Did you see the little movie trailer for her, like the introduction? It looks sick, didn't it? I watched it this morning at like 2 a.m. and I was like, do I re-upload that to my channel? I don't know if I re-upload it to my channel or not. I don't know how they're gonna react to like having people upload their animation and crap, so they might strike me, so I didn't re-upload it. But I thought it looked really, really good. Does an Ahsoka episode drop tonight? It's tonight Tuesday? Today's Monday, right? Please tell me today's not Tuesday. If today's Tuesday, brother, I'm gonna die. Brother, I'm gonna die. Yes, a new episode of Ahsoka drops today. What the actual crap? Brother, I thought today was Monday. No, I'm not even like joking or just talking for content. I am being like super serious. I really thought today was Monday. That's why I was like, Monday, fresh start. I'm gonna make some content, you know. And I really had that whole thing like today's Monday. I'm gonna do the damn thing. But today's actually Tuesday. That's crazy that today's actually Tuesday. Garpod, I don't see why you have to press so many buttons to fast travel somewhere. They should streamline that to one press. They should. I think somebody left a comment in the video that I made talking about quality of life changes, and they were just like, bro, Genshin Impact is just so easy when it comes to pressing buttons and menus and screens and stuff, and they don't even have to have a cursor. I haven't done the race yet, honestly, because I feel like I would go entirely too slow. So it might just be a waste of time for me. Hey, everybody that's here right now. I want to say thank you for showing up. Right now, we're discussing quality of life changes. Now, really quickly, though, if you are just tuning into the stream, one thing that I would ask you is give me your opinion. What character do you think is better, Pine Comet or Azure Dragon? I'm gonna go ahead and put Azure Dragon on with Pine Comet. Ooh, 20 Dark Crystals? What do I do with 20 Dark Crystals? Not anything. Not anything. I gotta wait till I get some more Dark Crystals. I don't know, but I was having fun with this build. Using Mimi and Fiona and Nemesis, it just seemed like such a good build, bro. I really liked it. I had fun playing with it last night when I was making the gameplay for the video that I uploaded. I really enjoyed it. Alright, so let us change out. Okay, that's unacceptable. This has to be my fire build, so I'm gonna put land back there. This one is my go-to Volt build. Oh, crap. Set 3 is... What's my set 3? Okay, I'll make my set 3 the topic, stream topic build, we'll call it. Pine Comet. And let's switch this to... I guess Rebellia. So what weapon chips am I running on this? Oh, I gotta put some actual good weapon chips on this. So I think Crow is good. We'll switch that out. 2-piece Crow and I think 2-piece Samir. I think that works, right? 2-piece Crow, 2-piece Samir. Alright. And then over on... Yeah, I got the full Mimi set there. And 2-piece Shira, 2-piece Samir. So that's a good build. I want to change my Simulacra to my Simulacra. Listen, guys, what do you do for Simulacra? I love the way this character looks, man. I'm gonna use it. I don't use it often, but I love the way she looks. She looks so cool to me. Pine Comet. Alright. No, I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna go back to my normal Simulacra, which is Crow. That's who I normally am. Alright, I love the brush, but Mimi is better. Now that I think about it, I believe the weapons you've summoned for on a specific server of the same region should move to different servers as well. Would like to hear your opinions on this. I think that should be a thing. I think you should be able to change servers if you want to. What I think is they should, if they have a hard time with it or whatever, at least they should monetize it. You know what I mean? Like, that should be a thing that they should monetize, as far as, I want to change servers, I have to buy a server change ticket. And I think they could get away with monetizing it like that. What do you guys think? I don't think there's a problem with monetizing it. From what I understand, what they said about the topic whenever PlayStation came out or whatever, because there was talks about them putting PC servers with PlayStation servers, and they said that it was just too difficult for them to do. So if they were able to do it on PC, to have the PC servers sort of merge and change together, I don't think it's going to be too difficult for them to do it on PlayStation. I mean, I don't know the inner workings of the whatever, but I hope that they can make those changes. Mimi has better shatter. Okay, cool. I got Mimi with one of the free Mimi pulls. I haven't leveled her, but even without Master Season levels, she does okay in open world, even against mini bosses. I like the range, and auto targeting is nice. Yep. Yeah, Mimi is a better targeting too. Yeah. Hey, Kashan. I want to say thank you for your comment earlier. I appreciate you leaving a comment. I feel like you left something that was... I forgot exactly what it was, but you left a comment. And that means the world to me when people do leave comments. I just want to say thank you, and it hasn't gone unnoticed, because I know when you watch a video especially for me, when I watch people's videos, I rarely comment. And I rarely comment because I feel like my comments aren't going to be seen because there's a million other comments. So I just wanted to let you know that I personally saw your comment, and I appreciate you for leaving the comment. Hello, KZ. I don't know why I have that randomly in my head right now. I think Mimi might be stronger. Not sure the numbers, though. Pine Comet is fun and my fave, but I like Azure Dragon. Well, before Mimi came out, Pine Comet was, without a doubt, top DPS. Without a doubt, top DPS. Wasn't the best weapon in the game, but without a doubt, Pine Comet was that DPS. I don't know about now. Probably not so much now. No problem. I was happy you see my comment. Yep. I wasn't trying to be mean or anything. I also meant to say that. No, it's all good. I understand it. I totally get that if a person wants to be mean, there are ways to be mean. But from the impression I get from Mimi is she needs advancement of her to be relevant. Pine Comet seems okay without it, I think. Well, I got Mimi, and I didn't start using her until she was A1, because I did the 10 pull. I did the pulls to 80 pity and got her, and then I was able to get another copy with the flame gold. So I don't know what she was like at A0, but I can tell you that when I had her at A1, without leveling her up all the way, I think, it was pretty good. Mimi is OP off just one copy. Yep. Me using Mimi, Pelican, and Vehicle always makes me win the race, getting 2.9k coins easily. Only like 6 people use the relic at all. Cool. Oh, I'm so faded. I was wondering why this looked weird. Because I wasn't in my artificial island. Which is where I want to go. I'm over here trying to catch up on this. Yeah, what are you trying to catch up on? Yohawk, no need. A0 Mimi is just good enough. She is. She really is. I've heard people say you need Mimi A1. Well, let's take a look what the A1 does. I don't think so. I mean, the A1 is good, if I recall correctly. I don't remember the exact, like, wording of the language, but the A1, all it does is heal your summons. So let's take a look at that. Okay. Why is it doing that now? Alright, whatever. Okay, so the A1 says, each time after Thunderburst charges, 2 Azores will appear. Actually, yeah, you need the A1. Each Azure will restore 20% max HP to other summons. Increase Thunderburst charge attack and shockwave damage by 30% after using Azure Moon. Immediately gain 3 stacks of... listen, yeah, you need the A1. You need the A1. What's up, Cheeto? Do you know any good teams for 5C when she comes out? Asking out of curiosity. Well, as I've not played with the character yet, so I can't be completely certain. I do believe that a good team with her is going to probably be something involving LAN. And I can't dismiss the fact that Mimi is still a thing, so Mimi will probably be good. But generally speaking, it'll probably be LAN, Leowa, and FaceC. That's probably going to be the DPS team. Or it'll probably be FaceC, Lan, and Fiona. Or it'll be FaceC, Leowa, and Fiona. So I guess you're definitely going to want 2 fire characters to get the fire resonance and some other DPS. I mean, I mean, she's a DPS character, so that takes care of some of the DPS. So I feel like that's gonna be it. Hey, Maxie, what's up, man? Ventus really loves Huang, his Volt waifu. I do like the weapon, if I'm being completely honest. It's really cool. Zeke also would be a very good thing, too, because Zeke has that fire resonance ability as well. So, yeah, that's a really good call. Facey, Zeke, and Land. Facey, Zeke, Leoa. Facey, Zeke, and Fiona might be a really good call, too. See, this is the point here. It's kind of tricky to compare Mimi with Leoa because of their relevance with advancements or not. I see. If you can get 2-piece Yuma, 2-piece Frigg, she hits hard. Who Facey? What's a good matrix setup for Frigg? Oh, you're answering Naimani. What's a good matrix setup for Frigg? I got 2 Frigg, 2 Samir. Yeah, I imagine that would be good because Huma gets the bleed damage with the dodge skills. And then 2-piece Frigg. What does 2-piece Frigg do? I actually completely forgot what 2-piece Frigg does. Let me check it out. I have Frigg 2-piece, so let's check out what 2-piece Frigg does. Okay, Frigg, increased frost attack by 8% for 10 seconds when switching between frost weapons. This effect works in the offhand slot, but only with the highest star rating will take effect. So, increased frost attack by 8% for 10 seconds when switching between frost weapons. I guess that's good. You'll just have to have 2 frost weapons on, for sure. Is there a new fire character coming out? Yes, there is. Her name is Fei Si, and I was going to wait to do this, but I guess we can do this now. I will... let's talk about it. The new fire character that's coming out. I actually was on Twitter early this morning, and some really cool guy, who I have no idea who he is, he actually put this in the, on his Twitter. So let's just take a look at Phase C and see everything that she has. Alright, so this is the first page of her character sheet. So she uses a weapon called, it's a pistol, and I guess it's called Endless Boom, and I guess it says, Fire Explosion, Swift Cut. When Endless Bloom is equipped upon landing a hit with any weapon's discharge skill, deal initial damage to nearby targets equal to 37.5% of flame attack plus 5% of the Wanderer's max HP plus 18.75% of the sum of all Wanderer's resistance types plus 68.75% of crit. While in combat, after every 0.5 seconds, the next swift cut damage will be increased by an additional 1 time up to a maximum of 30 times. When multiple swift cut damages exist, the highest initial value is used for calculation. Fiery explosion, swift cut damage is counted as discharge skill damage. If there is 1 frost volt physical weapon of any kind equipped, fire explosion damage is multiplied 1.3 times. In addition, fiery explosion damage is not affected by any damage boost effects except from Titan equipment's rare stats and won't trigger additional attack effects. Flame resonance, okay, and then her 1-star advancement, which is probably what I'm going to try to get. Blazing Heart, damage's base multiplier is increased to 60% of attack while in the combat state. If the Wanderer inflicts multiple burn effects, Blazing Heart damage's base multiplier is additionally increased to that of the highest multiplier effect. Well, it sounds like she does a lot of damage with A1. A2 increased the current weapon's base attack growth by 16%. A3, the maximum number of Faces Fantasia is increased to 2. Anybody care to elaborate on what that means? The maximum number of her Fantasia is increased to 2, so she can trigger a Fantasia and then trigger another. Like, is there a cooldown time between Fantasias? I thought it... Okay, I don't know. Somebody care to explain that or no? It says, whirling... After whirling lands a hit, additionally create 1 Faces Fantasia. I don't know what that means. Stellar Strider says mistranslation. What does it actually mean, Stellar Strider? Not Fantasia. Should say like illusion or something. Okay. Okay. For every one of Facey's Illusia or Lotus Petal in the Mirage, Blazing Heart's damage is additionally increased to 12%. Lotus Aspera's endurance consumption is reduced by 75%. And number 6 says, Soulware damages base multipliers increased by 270% of attack. Shatter is doubled, and there is a 15% chance to inflict a 65% delay for 2 seconds after landing a hit. So that's the first sheet. I won't continue reading this, but that's what it says for her advancements. Now, did you guys see the video that they put out? It died? Brothers, it died in one skill. What is that? Who is the new fire character coming? Did you not just see what I had on the screen? Max, are you trolling? I blinked. Where did it go? I just took it down because I felt like people were going to be bored if I just kept it on the screen reading. Do you want me to put it back? It was on there for a minute, too. I'll put it back. I didn't want people to get bored of it just being on the screen like that. Oh, the frog. Yeah. The frog died instantly. But S Maxi, this is the new fire character that's coming out. Her name is Facey. I'd like to watch the video with you guys if it's okay. Alright, I'll remove the image now because I really feel like that's a bad call. Alright, let's see how fast this thing dies. I'm just going to put up one skill and see if that kills it. All I'm doing is pressing the triangle button one time. Brother, I pressed no other buttons. I'll take it under advisement, Diva. I really don't like doing the races, though. It's not my... I don't have fun doing them. I did run race on PC, and I didn't like it, and I realized after that I don't want to do the races anymore. I'm sorry if that makes you unhappy. I realize you can get coins and stuff from it, but... And especially if it's in the water. If the land races were difficult for me, I'm pretty sure I'm too sped to do the water ones. Let's see if I can kill the other one just as fast. This is ridiculous, bro. And I only have Mimi at A3, bro. I shudder to think what Mimi would be like at A6. Alright, I'm just gonna press the button one time. Hold on. Do this. So I'm just pressing the button one time and putting the controller down. What the... Brother, what happened? I didn't attack it. The man said only A3? Yeah, only A3. That's not anything special. You could accidentally get A3. Now, A4, A5, A6, yeah, I can understand. You can't say only A4, only A5. That means you actually spent some cheese, but when I initially got the character, I got enough black gold or flame gold to get the A1. And then if you just, you know, randomly get some red nukes, you might accidentally pull a random A3. So I think, yeah, A3 is attainable by anybody. Anything beyond A3 is probably going to be leaving the free-to-play realm. Okay, I'm going to go to this boss, and I'm going to do the same thing. Do you think they need to up the health of these things? Level 80 Robarg. I'm pressing the button one time. I set the controller down. That's insane. That's insane. Yeah, I know Samurai Blaze Art. Her skill strikes multiple times, and that's why it's so insane. Oh, I didn't say that Mimi A3 was free to play, laughing my freaking butt off. What I said was it's more free to play than an A4, A5, or A6. It's closer to free to play than A5 or A6 or A4. What's my dimension level? I think I'm at 80 right now. I might be at 85. Curses. I need to go kill some camps. Is he your boy? What's the point of the island? That's a really good question. The initial point of the island was to be able to raise up your houses, the little different houses that are there. There's a kitty house, there's a paw house, there's a turtle house, a bunch of different houses, and there is a station at the island where you can farm weapon chips of different types. You have a very low percentage of actually crafting the weapon chip that you want, but you have a chance to farm weapon chips. And they've also added to where you can raise up creatures that you can sell for dominium in the Joltville. But I don't really want to do that. I just want the weapon chips. The glitch noise is there. I'm sorry about that. I don't have my headset on, so I can't actually hear it. I'll just bring the volume down and hope it makes it go away. I'm sorry about that, Kira. There's nothing I can do about the glitch noise. There's a weird bug. Every time I log in, I always have to reset my settings. Yeah, I do that too. I don't know what that is, actually. It's whenever I change my PlayStation rooms, I have to reset my settings. I've noticed that too. Seems like too much work and not fun? I don't think so. I think that I rather like fighting world bosses solo, because it might not be fun going around and fighting these little guys to get the points, but as far as the world bosses, it's I think it's fun fighting bosses by myself. Although I think they need to up the level of those bosses though. But you know, you're welcome and entitled to have your own opinion. Guess I can lean back and relax now. I was kind of trying hard a little bit. I haven't seen Maxie type anything in a grip. Did I piss him off and he left? I'm sorry, Maxie. I didn't mean to piss you off. I just want to know if you were trolling because I had the character on the screen for a grip. I think it's because I'm too casual a player. I don't have time to do all that. Sure. Everybody plays at their own pace. The bosses only spawn once a week. They reset every Monday at like 5 UTC. So you have a lot of time during the week to kill them before they respawn again. Me personally, I think it's a little bit too long in between respawn timers. I think it takes a little bit too long to raise up your artificial island. They should be able to, like, I think the enemies or the whatever bosses, I think they should respawn every single day, once a day if they want to like hold off or whatever, because it is hard to get those weapon chips. Even when you're paying for the weapon chips, it's kind of hard to get them. I mean, sure, you can get the vouchers for them, but ain't nobody got time for all of that. Because ain't nobody, like, everybody's not made of money, you know? I know I'm not made of money, so it's hard for me to go get these weapon chips. I have to really depend on the game to give them to me for free. That Rebelia skin is fire. I do like the Rebelia. It's dope. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it before because of the wings and stuff. But it looks pretty sick after it's kind of grown on me. Oh, you're going to give it a try again? Yeah, definitely give it a try, man. I mean, if anything, this is, I don't think this is a game that should take the place of, like, your main game. Like, I think a main game should be something that you have the ability to get better at with your own personal skill. I think that's a main game. What are some main game examples that you guys have? Because for a while, my main game was Shinobi Striker. Before that, my main game was probably like DC Universe Online. For a while, my main game was Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I think every Call of Duty that came out up until like Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty was my main game. That's the game that I spent the most time on. And then I would play other games when I got bored of that game or I got too frustrated. I don't think Tower of Fantasy should be anybody's main game. Because you'll just frustrate yourself. Shout out to No Name for becoming a new sub. Thank you. Mine right now is Elden Ring again. Cool. I feel like this is my main game. Honkai Star Rail is their side game. Guilty Gear Strive. Okay, I see you. An FGC player after my own heart. I actually just deleted my Street Fighter 6 because I wasn't playing it actively every day, and I feel like for me, I'm sped when it comes to fighting games. If I am not committing combos to muscle memory every single day, I'm just gonna be ass at a fighting game. So that's why I kind of stopped doing that in fighters. Those games have to be my main game, or at least a game that I play every day. And if I'm not playing Street Fighter or any fighting game every day, it's pointless. Because I'm just going to be trash. Samurai Blazar, this is your main game. Okay. Assassin's Creed is main game for me, hands down. Really? What do you like so good about Assassin's Creed? Muscle memory is everything. Muscle memories and getting reps in. Main game is Fallout 76. I've been playing a lot more Fortnite lately. I played Fortnite a little bit on stream, and some people were giving me some like flack for ending my stream early, which I'll talk about in just a little bit. But I was playing Fortnite for a couple hours today. I want to get better at building. It's a slow process. And I realized Fortnite is not like a bread and butter game for me. It's not going to get me any money, so that's why I never really like invested too much into it. But I'd like to get better at it though. So I was trying to practice my builds and craft. So whenever I do play it on Saturdays with the Fortnite kids, I can you know, not look like complete and total garbage. I'm just a huge fan of those games. I absolutely love their story. What games, Michael? Oh, Assassin's Creed. Shout out to Haller Gaming. I think that's how you pronounce that. Thank you for becoming a new sub. I appreciate you. I played Assassin's Creed for the first time when I got my PS3, and I just wasn't a fan of it, man. I don't know what it is. I don't think I really like games where you have to sneak around. I would like to be able to get into Final Fantasy. I still haven't played BDO yet. I have it installed. I kind of got disillusioned when Diva said you have to spend money on it. I think had not Diva said you got to spend money on it, I probably would have played it instantly. But now that I know it's kind of pay to win, I thought it was like a completely free-like game or whatever. But you have like paying elements. I don't want to play a game or a lot of games that there are paying elements to it. Because I'm never going to be as good as somebody else who pays. I wish ESO was still kind of popping. Did you guys ever play ESO? Hey, Cardinal Jack. What's up, man? Dang, I missed the stream. Hope you're doing good, Ventus. Gotta go, everybody. Take care. Well, you have yourself a good time, man. Thank you for stopping in and saying hello. Played ESO with your dad? That's so cool. He probably really enjoyed that too, actually. I know if I was a dad to some 13 or 14-year-old, me being who I am, I definitely want to play games with my kid. What I liked about ESO was the PvP. I thought the PvP in ESO was so good. I think that's probably some of the most fun I've ever had in gaming, was the ESO PvP. Speaking of main, everyone should have 3 or 2 more gacha games to play aside from your main game. It makes you not get burnt out. That is very sage advice. I don't know about gacha game though, but alright. I probably don't have enough to upgrade anything else. Oh, I can upgrade the machine pod. Let's go. I never had a fully upgraded artificial island before. I think that would be super dope if I did. I think after everything gets updated, or yeah, upgraded, I'll be good to go. I'm only going to keep playing TOF until Project Mugen comes out. I'll be honest with you, there is a game that I am waiting to come out, and I am probably going to 100% like drop everything for this game. I'll still play TOF for sure, but when this game comes out, bro, it's a rap-ski. I'm going to be going all in on YouTube, and I'm going to be so happy if the YouTube does well. Crap, where is it? Oh, there it is right there. Here it is. You don't know how long I've been waiting for this game to come out, man. I saw this game like 2 or 3 years ago at some like what is it, Xbox, or you know, when they show new games that are coming out or whatever. I saw this and I was like, really? That's gonna be so much fun. I cannot wait for this game to come out. I'm gonna spam this game, like, actually. And it comes out soon too. When does it come out? Okay, it releases 1/29/2024. That's crazy. So, January, the end of January it comes out, and we're all the way in September. God dang! That's gonna be a grip. So I've only got 62. I need my stuff to get to level 9 so I can start summoning on some stuff. I just beat floor 512. I was in there sweating for like 2 hours. Nice. How your level cap at 67? I'm on PS5 too. Here it's 66. Well, what server are you on? Because I am on server 1, America 1. I'm playing Pepper, Samir, and Fenrir. Is it good? Pepper, Samir, and Fenrir. You have a heal, you have a so-so DPS, and a good DPS. So I'd say your team is kind of mid-tier. Mid to low tier. You got heals to keep you alive, so that's good for the solo aspect. You're not doing crazy damage because of Samir, but Fenrir kind of carries the team. But I think you're okay for a nice balanced team. Now, what did you just say about I'm still waiting for Xenosaga Remake? I'm waiting for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's going to be great. I should be level 9 next week. Awesome. Alfredo, yeah, I've seen gameplay of that My Hero Academia Battle Royale game. I just, I wasn't a fan of it, man. It seemed kind of like a little bit janky. I know that it's probably not the case, but it just seemed a little bit too janky to me. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, this is what I can do. I can upgrade these things for the Dominium, because we're going to need those. Yep, can't do that. Can't do that neither. Alright, whatever. You got crows, should I use it? Speaking as someone who just used Crow in a video and I was still putting up really good numbers, I want to say yes and no. If Crow is all you got, I mean, I'm guessing the question is, what's better, Crow or Samir? I would probably say that's a tough call, man. I can't really call it, bro. Because Crow, when you get him a little bit higher in a Constellations, he's got the backstab, he's got the crit stuff. So that can be good for damage with the crit stuff, because there's not a whole lot of characters that do the crits thing. And Samir, I just think overall Samir might just be a better weapon than Crow. Chat, what do you guys think? Also, you should try Mimi with Lynn and Fiona, or Pine Comet with Lynn and Fiona. I have tried that Howler Gaming. Thank you for the suggestion, though. Hey, SGN, how's it been? It's been going great. Comet, Fiona, and Mimi. Comet, Fiona, and Mimi. Pine, Comet, Fiona, Mimi. Pine, Comet, Fiona, Mimi. I think, actually, I have not tried that combination specifically. I've been trying to get my elemental resonances off, so I have not tried that combination specifically. Is it good or no?
Want a taste?
What is this? Can somebody tell me what overlap is? Because I have literally no idea. I've got some shards of it. I don't know what it does though. I feel like it's some sort of a mount or something. Oh, it's an eye lens. Okay, well I won't be doing that. Somebody wanted to see my character stats right now. Well, mind you, I am. Well, I mean, how do you want to see it? Right now. I'm using like Pine Comet, which, you know what I mean. I could make my character stronger if you would like. Look at my constellations. Do you want to see the stats of my character at its strongest? Do you want to see it at what I'm using right now, which is kind of weak? Do you want me to put on my fire armor, my volt armor, my frost armor? Like, what are you specifically looking for when looking at my stats? Because I feel like stats do have a tendency to change if you have on different equipment. Because, you know, my Pine Comet, I've got no constellations. My Rubilia, I've got no constellations. But if I switch over to, you know, this set, I have A3 of, you know, whatever. If I switch out Rubilia and put on my Samir, I've got like A4 of her. Then I put in some chips. Then my CS goes up. So, I mean, I just don't know, like, what exactly you're looking for when you say you want to see my stats exactly. Do you want to see my character at its strongest, or do you want to see like what it's looking like right now with two weapons that have no constellations, that I can't get like an extra volt stat because I don't have 3 volt weapons on? Not in Joltville either. I have my build on full fire attack, but yet reaching only 17k fire attack, while my friend has almost no fire attack in his items and reaching 20k. Don't see the logic in that. Well, my fire attack right now is at 12,351. But I can make my fire go a little bit higher if I really wanted to. So what I can do, I can switch to my fire set, and that will probably raise up my fire attack to, it goes up to 15,000. Let's see, if I put on 3 fire weapons, that may change it a little bit. So I'll put on Lan, and I'll put on, okay, we'll try this. I got A3 of him. Do I have another fire weapon that has a higher whatever? Yeah, I got that. I don't know if that's gonna affect it at all. 15 to 110. Yeah, man, I don't know. I might have to put on some like weapon chips or something like that to make it actually jump up a little bit higher. That's right. Domain 9 Ignisville has a flame boost, so that might be working in his favor. And you also uh, can use enhancement shots, enhancement booster shots to increase your CS as well. Which is generally what I do. I have an enhancement booster shot going on right now, so it raised my CS a little bit higher. Yeah, I mean, I think what you just really have to do is just when you get those different pieces of the item, you got to use those data repeaters, and hopefully that you get the right stats. The guy that's in the chat right now, his name is Samurai Blaze Art. Bro, I got the same crap he does, literally the same crap he does, but his armor is just ridiculous, like ridiculous. So he makes my character look like a joke. Same build, but his character's just way stronger than mine because he has better armor and he has like different or higher constellations or whatever. But I think that yeah, you get the enhancement shot, get the booster shot from Joltville. Just keep trying to grind to armor until you get like perfect pieces or whatnot, and get those data repeaters. I mean, this game is largely pay to win for on some things. Like I mean, if you have it, I mean, the guy that I'm talking about, he has money for days, so he was able to go in and just purchase these data repeaters. It won't even let me select it because I don't have enough. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so he was able to purchase these data repeaters for days. You know what I mean? And just get a piece of armor, and if it didn't have the right stats, get another piece of armor when it has the right stats, and he could just data repeat all the way to... Yeah, he was able to pay to win that. So probably your friend did the same thing, or he just got lucky. There's a person in the chat right now, Diva, Yora Azora. Yeah, their stats are like that too. Insane. I think Diva just got lucky though, and it was only focusing one stat. Frost. My week of gear increase thing has run out, and the guy's selling it. I'm at 6K down. Really? I re-upped on mine. I couldn't get the enhanced booster shot though. Obtained the lake bass. What is that? Is that a fishing rod? Did I just get a fishing rod? I guess I go to the fishing tab to see if I got a fishing rod. Well, where do I see my fishing rods? Bro, how do I see my fishing rods? That seems like an oversight. Where do I go to see fishing rods? Am I missing it? Is it in my backpack somewhere? I feel like I should be able to. What's this? It's bugged? Go back to fishing and do what? Oh, Diva says all, okay. I'm getting some communique and it's taking my phone literally forever to bring it up. What's going on with my phone right now? Why is it acting so slow? Hello, Andrew Holmes. I just started the game a week ago, and unfortunately, I missed the anniversary banner. Will they redo it or no? Probably not that specific banner, but they are about to do a redo on some of the fire characters. So if you missed Pine Comet, which is probably going to be the one that you're going to want the most, or Land, that's another one that you're going to want the most. They're going to rerun those characters in a few days. On the 26th, Land and Pine Comet are coming back. Right now, they're rerunning the Volt characters, so if there are some Volt characters that you want. But as far as the entire like list of a bunch of characters to pull from, I don't think they're going to be doing that for a while. But whenever there's like a new event, like a new like banner or whatever, they rerun those older characters or those other characters. Yeah, I know how to go near water, Howler Gaming, to show what fishing rod. What I was trying to figure out is if I didn't have to go near water to pull up the fishing. And I know you're kind of new, Hail or Gaming, but I just want to let you know that I am not new to the game. I actually started playing the game day one on PC, and I am day one PlayStation player. I don't run now, motherfucker. I don't know where you went, but you're gonna die. Dare you to invade my space? What you think this is? Or anyways, but yeah, Howler Gaming, I'm not new to the game. I feel like you may have this impression since you are new to my channel, but if you actually check out my channel, I actually make tutorial guides for this game. I know that it says that you just like you just subbed, like this is your first time here or whatever. You probably just saw some people live for Tower of Fantasy and you're just clicking on it, but just to save you some time and me some frustration of you trying to tell me how to like tie my shoes, but I make tutorial guides for this game, and I've been playing this game since day one on PC as well. I actually have a second channel where I can show you that as well. You know, year ago, 11 months ago. So, yeah. I thank you for your advice and everything like that. If you want to share your advice and opinions on things, but you don't have to, like, try to tell me how to play the game. I know how to play the game. It's okay, Waddle. Can I give you my weapons so you can suggest the team comp? Sure, go ahead. The only thing I was like kind of wondering is, because I've never seen fishing rods in the equipment, and I know that I got a fishing rod, or what looks like a fishing rod, so I just assumed that they would have it somewhere in your backpack. But it seems like that's not the case. You can't look at fishing rods in your backpack. The only way to do it is to go to fishing. You'll notice that whenever I did bring up the casual menu, I went to casual and I went straight to fishing. And I was like, well, there's no way to bring up my rod here. You know? And if I press R3, it says go near water, so. Let me ask you guys a question. So I know that I'm not faded. Earlier I was doing a live stream on Fortnite. Right? And This was like 10 o'clock in the morning. You know, kids are at school, the grown men are at work, and nobody was like, nobody was there. So no viewership at all, which was, you know, always kind of a bummer when you have such a big channel and there's just no viewership at all. And I was getting killed over and over again, and I wasn't doing good. And it was just, it felt like it was about to be a negative gaming experience. And from past experiences, I know that if I continue trying to live stream, if I'm doing bad, or at the very least, if I'm not having fun, and I try to push out, you know, the stream anyway, try to ground out streaming, but I'm not having fun, it just usually turns up to be a bad experience overall. People who will watch me playing the game for the first time, they'll be like, bro, this guy's a crybaby, or at the very least, they'll say, this guy sucks, I don't want to watch him. So, in order to save any of that from happening, I ended stream. And then I was sort of attacked on Twitter by some individuals who were just like, just because you have a bad experience, you ended stream, that's kind of sad, or whatever they were saying. And I'm just like, so they're making me feel bad for ending the stream because I was having a bad experience with the game, and I didn't want to, like, so do you think, and I talked to one of my other friends about this too, he was like, yeah, nope, I can see what they're talking about. They want to see you have a bad time. They want to see you get mad. They want to see you get frustrated. And I'm like, yeah. And I don't want that to be my stream. I want my stream to be full of people that are coming to see a happy streamer. I've done the negative streams before. I've done the streams where people come to me to see me react negatively, and that inspired them to say and do things to get me to react negatively, and that in turn like sort of ruined my YouTube career before it even really started, because I really didn't, you know, care. I had such a big following back then, and I lost that following mostly due to the negativity that I allowed to ferment in my chat. So you know, with every new game that I play and stream, I try to like foster a happier like environment. You know what I mean? Like, so is that like wrong for me to try to do that, or what do you guys think? I don't feel like that was wrong. I felt like that was the right thing to do. Okay, buddy. Silver Moon, whatever your name is, it's time for you to die. Zelino. I don't think I've ever seen this before, have I? Well, we'll see if Pine Comet can't do the thing. Okay, we need to break those shields, actually. These shields are doing pretty good. You made a great call. The other people sound immature. Yeah. And they like, I mean, they were legit like loyals, you know. They're not like people that were like trolly people. I don't think they were trying to be trolly. I mean, I like to see the good in everybody in every situation. I think that's like, it'd be kind of like this. If I like seeing Ninja stream, right? No matter what, I don't care if Ninja's mad. I don't care if he's happy. As a matter of fact, when Ninja streams and he's kind of grumpy and upset, I think that's a better stream because it's entertaining to me to see him like kind of flip out at his brother or whatever. I enjoy that. Not on some like, I want to like, wow, this thing actually just, I'm stuck. I can't move. I can't move. That's crazy. Whatever that is, that thing is strong. And I'm gonna have to kill it. I'm gonna have to kill it now. Because that just pissed me off. Not in a I'm so mad that this thing is stronger than me and I'm like a little man-child sort of way. It pissed me off. And the fact that I could not destroy it instantly. So I'm going to go and give this whatever it is. Where are you at? It's you and me now. Because I've got on the Monster Slayer. It's over with. Count your blessings. What is his name? Zelino? Goodbye, Zelino. You have yourself a good time now. The Monster Slayer. But no, like I said, I could definitely see where they're coming from. I would be pretty upset if I'm waiting all week for Ninja to stream because he's one of the only people that I enjoy streaming. He streams for 20 minutes and then just, you know what? I'm pissed. I'm ending stream. Screw this. And I'm like, brother, I waited all week for you to go live, and then you just have like 2 bad games and you dip? Come on, dude. Like, that's generally how I would see it. I'm assuming, or I'm hoping, that that's how those individuals were feeling, you know? So who was right, who was wrong in this situation? I felt like I was right because I didn't want to foster a negative whatever, but I think it kind of sucks for those individuals who probably were waiting for me to go live. And I can't imagine that somebody really wants to see me live stream Fortnite. Not when there are Nick A30s out there, so that's why I'm like, they're probably trolls for real. Okay, so Meryl, King, Cobalt, Samir, Fenrir, Crow, Zero, and the SR weapons. So you have Meryl, King, Cobalt, Samir, Fenrir, Crow, and Zero. Meryl with no other frost weapons. You've got King with one other fire weapon. Samir and Fenrir and Crow, 3 volt weapons. Okay, no name. You want my honest advice? This is gonna sound kind of condescending, because there's no other way to say it that doesn't sound condescending. But trust me, I am saying this with all love, with all like happiness. If I were you and I had those weapons, those were my weapons, for the question that you're asking, I would not care. Knowing everything that I know now about the game, like if I had to start over and that's what I had to work with, I 1000% would not care about teams, and I would just put on weapons that look cool, that make me have fun playing the game, and until I get a wider variety of weapons, only then would I be like, what team should I run? I would just look, you know, that's my honest advice for you right now. Just whatever looks cool. But for the information that you're maybe looking for, if you want to go with, you know, resonances and whatnot, I think that maybe your best bet is to go Meryl for the shield break, Fenrir and Samir for the volt resonance, for the DPS resonance. If you got the SR weapons, maybe use Pepper for the healing. Pepper, Fenrir, Samir for a nice balanced team to heal yourself out. Maybe go with, because you don't really have, I mean, you've got Zero, but Zero's kind of trash unless you have some constellations of him. If you get constellations of Zero, he's really good. Maybe a Zero, King, and Cobalt combination could work. But in all honesty, I would just not even care with that team. With those weapons, I would not even care. I would just play the game and have fun without stressing myself out about damage or whatnot. Right or wrong can be subjective. It's really all down to circumstances. Might not know. We might not know. Right. I feel that too. Because I feel like if I would have kept streaming in that situation, all it would have taken was for one person in the chat to say something negative like, LOL, you suck. And brother, I would have probably let them have it. That's all it would take. Literally one LOL, you're trash. I would have let them have it at that point in time. Because I felt like I was trash. And I think that's a lot of the time as people, as humans, I think that when somebody says something about us negatively that we sort of already feel like of ourselves, whether or not it's true, like let's just say you are a little heavier than a skinny person, you're not fat, right, by any stretch of the imagination, but because you are not skinny, you sort of, this is an example, you sort of feel like you are kind of overweight, and if somebody sees that and they say, bro, you're fat, oh my god, fatty, lose some weight, you kind of already feel that in and of yourself, so that comment is probably going to affect you anyway. You know what I mean? You're already prone to that because you sort of feel that way. And I think that's how I get whenever I play a video game that I kind of feel like I suck at, and then people come and, you know, you suck, haha. I'm probably don't have the composure enough to, like, whatever. And I've seen other streamers do that, you know. So I think it's natural. So I wanted to avoid that situation from happening because I used to do it a lot, let me tell you. I had zero filter when it came to that sort of stuff in the past. That's how you treated Espo Jelly? Not really. I was kind of easy on Espo Jelly for that. There was another kid who's no longer a kid. He's a grown man now. He's like a military man. His name was Enix. He used to come to the streams a lot. I still have him added as a friend. He's one of my friends. I used to tease the crap out of that kid for being fat, bro. He wasn't really fat. He was just, you know, he had some plump baby fat on him or whatever like that. But I let that kid have it every chance I got. The emotional damage I probably inflicted on him probably inspired him to work out so he was not fat anymore. And he's not fat. He actually looks really good. I like to think that in some form of fashion I was able to motivate him to not be fat. Which he was never fat. A little overweight. He wasn't fat though. You teased everyone back then, to be honest? Yeah, that's I felt like that was my brand of comedy on live stream, to tease people, because I didn't know how else to be funny while I played video games. I saw other people do that in their streams, and I thought it was funny, so I emulated that to be funny, because I'm not a natural comedian. And for, you know, these live streams, if you're not being funny, these kids are gonna drop you like a hot tamale. Kind of like the people that show up in this stream and leave almost instantly, so that I cannot keep a concurrent viewer count of over 50. Which, if I start thinking about it too much, they subbed to me for Tower of Fantasy. I'm actually playing Tower of Fantasy. They got the notification that I'm live playing Tower of Fantasy, talking to them and communicating with them, and they legitimately choose not to show up or click. Not gonna lie, that kind of burns. It sucks. It hurts and it burns, but I'm an adult, and I just have to accept the fact that people just don't like me like that. They'd rather watch Courage JD play Fortnite again. And I just have to be thankful for the people that are here. So, this is me saying thank you to everybody that's here right now. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the real ones. It sucks that a new game comes out and I try to build up a community for it, and it just fails. It just fails. I can never build a solid community unless it's something toxic like Shinobi Striker. I think people are just more attracted to toxic. Is it rare? Is it the rarity that people on the YouTubes or the internet or whatever, they gain a positive following, an active positive like following? You know what I mean? I think that's the rarity, right? Because you look at iShow's Speed, I think he has a lot of negative stuff in his chat. Flight Reacts, he definitely had a lot of people in his stuff, but it was It was all negativity. You have a good voice that's easy to listen to. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Back to work. We'll enjoy your work day. Random question: if you could draw, what would you draw, including fan art of anime? Well, back then, I used to try to draw. I would look at still frames of Dragon Ball Z characters and I would draw them. But I think if I could draw anything,
What a wonderful surprise.
I would probably draw the stories that I wrote, man. That's probably, in all actuality, what I would end up doing. I wrote a couple of books, and I would do my best to like draw like scenes from those stories, because I think that would be like the coolest for me. Not necessarily anime. It's kind of like Avatar: The Last Airbender. How that's not exactly anime, but it's not exactly American like Daffy Duck cartoon either. You know what I mean? I think I would try to do that style. Yeah, back when I was in like 8th and 9th grade, that was when I was on my drawing arc. It got to the point where I had drawn Goku so much that I could just draw Goku almost whenever I wanted to. I knew how his hair was. I knew what his eyes looked like. I knew roughly how to draw his clothes. I couldn't draw him in any specific, like any random positions, mind you, but I could draw a basic standing still Goku. Probably not the best, but anybody would look at it and be like, oh yeah, it's Goku. I'm actually practicing drawing. It takes time, that's for sure, but I feel like it will be worth it. Yeah. Anything that you, like, any skill that you can, like, sort of hone will definitely be worth it. I wish, like, you know, they don't tell you. Or if they do tell you, you don't really pay attention to it. Like, when I was younger, there's just so many different things that if you did and practiced more of when you were, like, younger, you could make use of it as an adult. Like, if I would have paid more attention in, like, Spanish class, you know what I mean? And I could actually teach myself how to, like, be fluent in Spanish. You know, I could have added on a resume or a job application that I speak 2 languages, you know? Stuff like that. You drawing, you never know what might happen when you draw. You might get commissioned, you know? Like, you know, like, I think, like, 20 years ago, banner commissions for YouTube channels, I don't think that was a thing. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it was a thing, I don't know, but I feel like those sort of things are kind of in demand now. Because people are like, hey, I need you to draw me as Vegeta in Saiyan armor. And the people who started drawing Dragon Ball Z type crap or anime crap like 20 years ago, and now they are really good at it, they can get paid bread for, like, drawing really well. You know what I mean? Like, so I think any, like, little skill that you have, you never know, like, how that skill is gonna, like, come in handy down the line. So, yeah, definitely take the time to hone those skills, for sure. Come on. Do me a solid and give me a good character. Please, give me Meryl. Turn gold. That'd be super dope if you did. Nope, of course not. I showed you one of my pictures I've done before, Ventus. I don't know if you remember, was back before you closed your old Twitter. I can vaguely remember that, yeah. I don't know what it is. I feel more chatty when I see more people in the stream, like more viewers. And when people are actually like typing, but now there's like nobody here and the chat's like moving at like a snail's crawl. It feels like chatting or just randomly talking. It feels like I'm just talking to myself and I don't really want to do that. I'm not like trying to like guilt anybody for like not typing, but it's eventually just going to end up with me just playing the game silently, and I don't think that people came here for that. So I'm just letting you know that's where it's probably going to head, and if it starts heading there, people just don't watch the stream, I'm probably just going to dip. Just giving you the heads up. I'm not like trying to like guilt anybody into typing or talking to chat or typing to chat. If you just want to watch me play the game, that's cool, but it might just get boring if we're just sitting here and me just like doing nothing and not talking. I know how people are. They're coming to the chat, this is boring, he's not talking. It's usually better when the chat's like being active and asking me questions and stuff. I can only talk about so much, and I think I've kind of run out of topics. I still got blue eyes, and I did red eyes when I was a kid. Cool. Hey, Ventus, how was my day? I mean, it's going, I guess. I don't mind. I'm an America 3 running around, I guess. If people can watch Gateo, I still don't get that. 400 people in his live stream with his character's just laying in bed asleep and he's not even at the computer or at his game. Bro, that still blows my mind. He gets 400 people that'll just watch him do nothing, not even play the game. I'm not hating. I just think that's kind of crappy. I'm actively trying to be entertaining to my audience and they won't even click on my stream. But this man's not even there, and 400 people just watch his character sleep. I don't know if that's real or not. Like I just feel like that's not real. I'm also playing TowerofFantasy. I type this. What's up, other no name? Hello, Rude. Welcome to the stream. I do like your name. Reminds me of Final Fantasy 7. I think it got buried earlier, but can you tell what the crit percent is for? Yeah, I can. Have you seen the video on Facey? It makes me want to definitely pull for her. Yeah, I was actually going to watch the video on this live stream, but every time I asked for it, nobody really like said anything, and it would 1000% like demonetize the stream, so I'm inclined not to watch it on stream. Cause I don't want to get demonetized because I need the money, honestly, but yeah, I saw it this morning at like 1 a.m. when they uploaded it. I might have got notified. But you want to know about crit? Alright, we can talk about it. I made a video talking about the crit. I don't know if you saw it or not. but I'll just show you the thumbnail so you can go back and check it out whenever you get the chance. So I made a video a couple days ago. It says how to increase crit damage, and crit rate. I made this video 3 days ago. It's got a picture of Crow on the thumbnail. It's right here. So if you want to know more about crit, I go into in depth about it. I think I spent I spent 11 minutes talking about crit. So that's the video you're gonna watch. But I'll just give you a little rundown right here. And I encourage you to check out the YouTube videos that I make too, man. Don't just wait for me to live stream, because my live streams usually suck. Especially now that people have like dropped the game. Back when the game first came out a couple weeks ago, people were coming to the live streams and it was very active. Chat was active. People were asking questions. People were giving information. People were it was just a better overall experience. But now the game's kind of dying. People are not coming to the stream anymore. So I would encourage you just to turn notifications on to watch the videos too, because that's generally what I am, a YouTuber. I make YouTube videos. Streaming is sort of like a backseat sort of thing. I could stop streaming tomorrow and I wouldn't care about it, but I would probably care if I didn't make any YouTube videos. Alright, so anyways, so you have an overall stat of crit. Right now my overall crit rate is 57.942%, and that's because I have crit rate. Crit damage is at 50%. That's the multiplier for crit damage multiplier. Crit rate increases your chance of getting a crit. Crap. And your crit score is like all of your crit put together in your gloves or whatever like this. This gives you a crit rate. Just if you have nothing there, it doesn't mean you have no crit rate. It just means you have no extra crit rate. But if you have a high enough crit score, that means you have some crit rate. So you definitely... God dang it. So what you want to do is you want to find a visor that has crit rate on it as a random stat, like I have right here. It says crit rate. Also, you make sure you want to have one that has crit on it. So it's going to be kind of hard to pull that visor, but you'll get it eventually. Get the gloves that also have crit rate for a regular stat, a base stat, and then for a random stat. And then also you want to get boots that also have crit rate for a random stat. And that'll boost your crit. Hey Ventus, what's this new character about? It's a fire DPS character that uses a flower as a weapon, and it's very floaty. It kind of dances. They uploaded a video on the TowerofFantasy channel and on their Twitter showing everybody about the new character. I definitely suggest you check it out. The video is really good. Whoever animated it, I think they spent some bucks. Crap. They spent some bucks to make that video because it looks really good. Hello PCH, welcome back to the stream. Is altered resistance necessary? I don't think so. So the percent is just an extra crit boost. I see people with 0. I did watch your video and farmed those stats. Alright, cool. Thank you for watching the video, by the way. And yeah, if you don't have anything in there, it doesn't mean you don't have any crit rate. You still have crit rate, but that just gives you extra crit rate. How did I miss that? How did I miss all of this? What? Faded. Now I got 5.8 crit with 9k crit score, but I saw it only works of enemies in the same level. There is actually a gauge. There's a formula. It goes down if you fight other enemies of different levels. So if you fight enemies that have a higher level, you have a lower crit chance against them. You fight enemies that are your level or weaker, you have a greater chance to crit against them. Is basically what it all boils down to. I actually looked on the Reddit and I read a bunch of different things about crit. Everything that I could find about crit before I made that crit video, and then I went and asked the chat about it the day before I made the crit video, and that's basically what the chat told me. Is it bad to games that are grindy? Well, I mean, It all depends on how much you like the game. If you like the game, I don't think that you would think the game is grindy. For instance, I like Final Fantasy VII. I like Final Fantasy VII Remake. I hoped, beyond hope, that when Remake came out, that they had 17 repeatable quests. So I could keep repeating and playing the game over and over again because I did not want the game to end. If it's a game that you kind of like, yeah, you're going to think it's kind of grindy. And, you know, it all depends on how much you like the game. Like Elden Ring, for example. I kind of like Elden Ring. I'm not in love with Elden Ring. And yes, the game is grindy. I feel like if that Elden Ring was Final Fantasy VII, I wouldn't think it was grindy. I think it was, thank you for giving me more to do in my favorite game. In my favorite game world. Hello, Nil. Welcome to the stream, bro. How's it going for you today? Thought it was a standard for some reason. Oh, I'm in the mindset of Genshin. That's why. Don't get me started on Genshin. I watched some guy's video on Genshin Impact a while ago, right? And he was using a Kazuha team. And basically he was doing ridiculous damage. And the way that he did this ridiculous damage was he was using all the same characters I was using. I mean, I copied him perfectly. But he had one constellation of Jean that I did not have that increased damage or something. And then he used an elemental, like, circlet on his Kazuha that increased his damage as well. And I couldn't duplicate his damage. And it made me so mad that I couldn't duplicate his damage. Yo, if you get that clicking from opening the map, if you zoom in, it stops. Yes, I know. Thank you for attempting to give me information, but I do know how to get the clicking to stop. I don't know, but I feel like Genshin's coming update was not that impressive. Resin doesn't change for 3 years. I definitely think that they need to change the resin system. That's part of, you know, one of the reasons why I haven't gone back to Genshin. I mean, Genshin is gonna have to make some super changes. Because honestly, after playing TOF, a game that I can play with more people and have that MMO experience, Genshin Impact gonna have to do a lot to get me back. And honestly, the way that the game is actually built, the core like mechanics of the game, I don't think there's anything Genshin Impact can do to bring me back. Unless they completely overhauled the game, made a different game mode, or something to make it, like, I don't know. I don't, honestly, at this point, I don't know what Genshin Impact can do to get me back. They can add some cool characters, but that's just it. You add a cool character, but then guess what? You gotta grind their materials to get them stronger. And every time they bring out a new character, that's pretty cool. They come with a new area that you have to unlock to get the materials to increase their strength. And then on top of that, to really bring out the strength of that character, you gotta play the gacha game. You gotta get more constellations of the character. Brother, no. There's nothing that Genshin Impact can do to bring me back. Like, actually. Short of them adding a way for you to really, like... There's nothing. You think so? I don't want to say anything bad about your opinion because your opinion is right. If it was fun to you, it's fun to you. I played it and I don't think I was a fan of it. Maybe I was sort of like influenced by playing Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever. Because I had been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot when I had started playing that little trading card game they have, but I didn't like it. What would bring me back is lower down the greedy aspect of their business strategy. I think that has a lot to do with it for me. Because when I start thinking about it, my mind goes instantly here. Genshin Impact, you guys have literally made $82 million on Genshin Impact already. Literally $82 million already on Genshin Impact. Why on earth are we still not able to play the game for a longer time with this resin? Why is it only once a week or whatever I can go and fight this boss to get this material that I need that has a 30% chance of dropping so I can enhance the character with this item that I can only get at a special event to make it 5-star? Brother, please don't get me started on Genshin Impact, bro. Because I will go on a rant about that game and how they've made $82 million. Are you still like money locking stuff in the game, bro? What do you? What more money do you need? You know what I mean? Like, what more money do you need? People are still playing this. Okay, I'm gonna chill. I'm sorry. I hope Zenless Zone Zero is a little bit better. Genshin has made like $4 billion each year. That is ridiculous, bro. And they still only give us what, 120 resin? That's what, 3 domains? When I stopped playing Genshin, it was to the point where I was like waking up in the morning, combining my resin, and then get off the game and don't play it again until that night when my resin has refreshed the most it could before the next day. And then I was, you know, so I could play the game a little bit longer. Zenless Zone Zero is single player like Genshin? I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about that.
Did a cab leave this behind? Swift it.
I'm definitely gonna play it to see how it is. But if they try to greedy us with a bunch of crap, I don't know. Punishing Gray Raven. I've only heard rumors about that game. Shout out to Argonus13 for becoming a new sub. Appreciate you. Is Punishing Gray Raven good? I play a TF because I can do things with my friends, not just show off some lucky pull through a picture. PCH, you and me are of the same mind, brother. The beginning of it's slow, but it becomes much better when you catch up with the event and story, I imagine. How is BDO? I haven't played it. I only saw a gameplay of it, and it looked pretty cool.
The joke yesterday was really bad, wasn't it?
Well, that's unfortunate. So I need these things now? $2,000 of these? Crap. It's fun and look good, but that's about it, really. What classes are there? Like, I've always wanted to play another game where I get to be a traditional, like, wizard. I've got the cane, I've got the wizard hat, and I can, you know, lightning bolt from the sky or whatever. I want to do that. Shoot a fireball if I really wanted to. Is there any of that in it? Or is, at the very least, is there like a character that has like a gigantic sword? I love big swords. Swords and magic is sort of my thing. BDO was grindy as hell, but if you like action combat, it got TOFB. Is the beginning like a bunch of fetch quests? Swords and magic is sort of my thing. Yeah, I love the swords and magic, man. It feels like every game that I play, I'm always trying to recreate Final Fantasy VII. It's weird. A big sword and a guy who can throw magic. Faded. Wait, how many of these things do I got already? I'm at 73. I advise stay away from BDO because it's really grindy, and if you don't grind, you can't fight anyone. BDO don't have quests to level up. I see. That's sort of the reason why I stopped playing Elder Scrolls Online, is because if I didn't keep up grinding with veteran ranks, then I couldn't fight anybody. So I like took a break from the game, and I was just like, okay. So I had to grind. Like when I was actively playing it, I got burnt out on it because I had to get on every day. Like I had a guy that I was playing with every day. With me and him were kind of grinding, and I guess he was like on some like I'm playing with the YouTuber type stuff with him, which was cool. I didn't mind. I had somebody to play with, but it was such a grind. Get on every day, do mindless quests to raise vet rank, and then you can compete in PvP. In which I love the PvP, but at the same time, PvP was kind of jank because you were just one cog in this gigantic machine. All right, see you, Notorious. Would you say quoted? Hot take: Skyrim is overrated. I don't know. Did you guys? I almost did an impulse buy this morning, but I'm glad I didn't. I'm so glad I didn't do an impulse buy this morning. Oh, crap. I want to match, not enter. I did an impulse buy for it after I did Dark Souls, and I did like 10 hours in it or more, and then just didn't like it. Tried again after a few weeks and couldn't stand it. I almost did an impulse buy for Lies of P. And I justified it. I was like, brother, you get this game, you put it on a second channel, all you gotta do is do boss fight strategies, because this game is gonna be boss fight strategy heavy. And then I looked at a review of the game, and while the person who gave the review of the game, they were absolutely gushing over the game. Like, I had never seen more deriding of a game than what I saw in that guy's video. However, he said something that completely turned me off, and I was like, nope, not doing it. I want to do it because it's from software-like. Apparently it's similar. Yeah, it's very similar to Bloodborne. You're not wrong. As a matter of fact, it's too similar to Bloodborne. The thing that turned me off about it, I heard the word linear way too often. I heard that word way too often. And there's one thing that I just don't like about video games, especially after playing Elden Ring, which I get it. Video games have to be linear to an extent. Especially like a Souls-like game, it has to be linear. But the way that he was talking, the way that he said it, it was like, brother, you go on one... That's pretty scary. I just heard like a giant booming sound. But the way this guy was explaining it, it was like, you go on a straight line, and that is it. Why does this boss have... What is this? Bro, I've never seen... What is this? Hold up, bro. Why has he got 3 life bars? What kind of... What? Bro, how have I never seen this before? What is this? Bro, have y'all seen this? Brother, I've never seen this before. This is completely brand new to me. Secret mini boss? Well, this secret mini boss is about to get fried for real. Hold up, let me cook. Did I say that right? Children of this generation, hold up, let me cook. Yeah, this is news to me too, Rude. I didn't know. And for whatever reason, he's got godly shields. Holy crap. Brother, his shield is not breaking. Is this glitched? Why is his shield not going anywhere? Pakunda? He got lucky. Well, thank you for telling me that they're there, Diva. I had no idea. Now I got some more content to make. I'm gonna solo that. Fly off the cliff and watch it fall to its death, yeah? What's up, S tier? Is this Krakatella person trying to keep up damage, or what do you guys think? How did you escape? Execute. Look at that beautiful damage. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. What? That was not 10 seconds. That's cap. Okay. So am I not just going to be able to hold circle and do my attack or whatever? Okay, the skills are going to hit a little bit harder. Do that. He's on the ground. Do one of these. Do one of those. And get some healings. And then put that out. And it's almost time to execute this one too. Where is it? Alright, well, you have yourself a good time, whatever you are. Execute. Okay, there's the shockwave. And throw out the skill. And then hit the ult there, and then hit this ult, and then hit the freeze, the aqua shackles, and then we'll go with this, do the ring lightning on him and pop this, and then hit the dodge skill so he takes some bleed, and now we'll go back to the spam. Now let's do crazy damage. Hey Nathan, welcome to the stream. And yes, my character is a lot stronger now. Now that I have specific armor. I want to play with Quoted again and see if I can out DPS him. I'm pretty sure I can. But Quoted refuses to get on the game anymore whenever I play. He says it's because he's bored of the game. I just think he doesn't want to get out DPS'd. Oh man, I got hit with one of his little things. That's crazy. He didn't even shoot the giant ball. I'm so mad about that. Let's build up some alt charge. I'm gonna hit this. Hit that. Hit this. He's down to 2 bars, down to the first bar. Hit one of that. And then we'll do this. Now I'm locked up in its hand. Get away from me. Why are you focused on me, sir? Okay, how many of the things I got out? Build up another more alt charge. Brother, why is he coming at me? Bro, that's so frustrating. Like, I didn't even have a chance to execute him. What? What is this game, dude? Why does he keep coming at me, son? That's what the... Bro, I'm literally sitting in spawn. Not even doing anything. He just turned and looked at me and killed me in spawn. Like, come on, man. That's so crazy. And now it's back to 3 bars? Oh my gosh. So I just failed this attempt to get gear, thinking that I could just go in here and do this. This is ridiculous, bro. No way. And I brought the brother, it made me bring the cursor up. I didn't press the square and triangle together. Oh my gosh. Why did he regen all of his health, though? Get away from me, freak! That's so crappy. This is why I don't do it with randoms, bro. Get your damage up! See you, Nil. Have fun. Okay, so this boss, huh? Alright. I'm killing this thing. Hit one of these. Hit one of those. Oh, you know what? I can't kill it right now. I had to change my crap. I'm using Fiona's Awakening. Gotta use Nemesis' Awakening. Get away from me. All right. Now I'm destroying it. This thing don't melt? Really? Well, we'll see. I think I can do this. Provided it doesn't kill me. Wow. It's taking a long time to break his shields. Like a super long time to break his shields. What is going on? Oh, so he's weak to fire, so I need to use a fire build to kill him, huh? That's what it is. Bro, I just got one shot. While I had shields up. I guess I can't kill it. That's unfortunate. Does anybody want to hop on and help me kill it or no? Chat's kind of dead right now. Well, at least one person wants to help. I'll start a party, man. Just join up on me. We should be able to two-man it. Is it not, did I not put it on? Where's the approve all? Yo, what's up, Waddle? How's it going, man? Trying to figure out why my... All right. Hello, Gaza Nick. Welcome to the stream, homie. Bro, who did it? Was it you? You're using Pine Comet, so you got some fire stuff going on. Who did that? Cause that definitely wasn't me. That's for damn sure. Who did that? Oh, hey, Slurp Master Flex. I'm about to end, bro. Because it appears that, this stream is losing interest. It's just not, Dang, he respawned pretty fast. That's wild how fast he responds, but we gotta wait 30 minutes for Robarg to respond. That's kind of crazy. Oh, I get it. It's because he doesn't have a chest. That's why he responds so fast, because he doesn't have a chest. Was that Samurai Blaze art? Jeez. All right, you guys. I'm gonna dip. Thank you guys for showing up to the stream. I really appreciate it. I've got to get working on tomorrow's video for both channels and try to keep some motivation going. We've got 7 days until the next character comes out. I guess we'll all be sort of reinvigorated when that new character comes out. So I've got to dip. All right, thank you guys for showing up, though. I appreciate it. I'll holler at y'all next time.